Hello. Um, it's gotten colder, hasn't it? So, hope you like my new hat. I just don't like cold weather, but the upside is you can wear hats. The downside is it's cold. Anyhow, I'm in Munich today, where I'll be holding a keynote in a couple hours, specifically about one of my favorite topics, which is, pitching, or better, the art of pitching. And this one is quite a special keynote because it has a special audience. It has 120 lawyers from all over the world that said, look, we like to learn how to present better, and I like that. So long story short, today is my highest chance in years of getting sued. and the mission for today is not getting sued. No, all jokes aside, it's going to be good. Very, very much looking forward to today in a very prestigious location in Munich. And yeah, funny is, usually, by the way, I'm in Munich for Bits and Bretzels for Oktoberfest. It's kind of my how should I say, a connection with coming here. And today's no Oktoberfest, so I'm quite curious seeing how Munich actually looks like for real. I've been here a couple of times in between, but the last time was Oktoberfest a couple of weeks back. You did see the video, and the whole place just seems a little different. So less lederhosen, less drunk people, more real Munich, I think. I'm at the location. I checked in my MacBook. What a difficult word. You can see the amazing screen back there. And now it's about an hour to go until my keynote starts. And this is the part where I always get nervous every single time. I don't know what I've had, 400, 500 keynotes or something like that. I always get nervous, but the MacBook's working, the clicker's working, I'm at the venue on time, and yeah, had coffee before, and now it's just time to kind of relax a little bit, focus on what I want to do, focus on my timing, and just, enjoy being excited until it finally all kicks off, until I get to go on this mega stage. Love it. Now, something else I want to mention, it's like, the funny thing is sometimes people say, like, you still get nervous. Yes, every time. And the more professionals I work with, the more I see all of them do. And this is kind of just part of the ritual, part of the excitement, just kind of getting all up. And by the way, really, like, super backstage, there's the stage, and there's my preview monitor. And it's just kind of, if I were ever to go on a stage and I'm not excited, I kind of end up probably questioning why I'm actually doing what I do, because the excitement, that's just, everything you do that matters, you're excited. You find different ways to handle it, but the excitement is the best part about it. And what helps is creating rituals, doing things, knowing why you need it, and just making yourself comfortable. And for me, that's, for example, like using my own device, using my own clicker, getting there really early, because it's not nice going on stage being stressed because you're kind of late and don't have enough time to settle in. Having my stage outfit that I like putting on, just something nice. And before that, having something comfortable to travel, and then putting something on stage, just so that I also feel and notice that transition. And then embrace the anxiety and the adrenaline, because I know it's going to carry me through the first part, and then just enjoy it. But every time I go on stage, the first couple of minutes, I go like, oh my goodness. But that's awesome every time. And afterwards, the natural high you encounter is just fascinating. 5 minutes to go. Excitement building up. And still totally in love with this location. Look at this, like, it's multi-level, not multi-level, but like in construction multi-level, and there's all the tables down there and up there. And what a challenge is kind of right now is everyone's having lunch, so they're going to be well fed and kind of like tired, and then I get to jump in, and that's usually my favorite timing, because I know I enjoy having to put some energy in it and being allowed to do so. And yes, let's do this. So I finished my keynote, I had an exercise on stage as well, half-baked. I really love that with the pitching thing. Really love that as well. And again, this keynote was so fun. It was always like managing my anxiety, being nervous at the beginning and then pacing myself, breathing slowly, talking slowly. And that worked very well. And it was a great audience. And I love the way when I kind of go on stage, you always feel the audience. How are they? Do they not? And then this kind of initial, not fight, but that challenge. Can I manage to grab the audience or not? How does that work? And then, like probing them to see how do things work and not work. And it just worked like a charm. And afterwards, I had a game, Half-Baked, which I love a lot, where people get 2 random words and they need to pitch word1, word2.com and have limited time to prepare. And it seems like all hell breaks loose and it worked well. And this was a conference, as I say, with a lot of lawyers, and they were really good at that. It was very new for them because it was different to probably what they normally do, but it worked like a charm. And I like, God, I'm tired. Just an awful bed test. And it's good. Now I have about 1.5 hours to do something I really love doing. It's number 1, calling my wife and my little son. And then if time permits, to jump into the sauna. And then it's time for the evening part, which is sometimes quite good. It's always interesting to kind of follow up and network. That's my hand, and talk with the client and see what worked and how to maybe also answer a couple more questions, because it's always, I'm getting tired. There's always too little time for Q&A. And something I love, by the way, is using Slido. So I'm going to have a look at some of the questions that came up soon. And one question I saw, which I liked a lot, is how do you answer the question during a social meeting? What do you do? That's a good question. Imagine how you would answer it. Think about it. Most people say, I work for a bank. I don't, but... And never ever in the history of mankind has someone said, oh, that's interesting, tell me more. But rather, they go like, okay, are you going to watch Formula One? So think about it. How would you answer that question? Pleasure. And now I shall call my wife and then jump into the sauna. So let me take you on a tour of my hotel room. So this is where I get to sleep. Television, windows, couch. Nice one. But this is something I found quite cool. This hotel, which is kind of fancy, actually has its own dressing room. It's like with MTV Cribs. Hey, that's me. And it's got a bathroom with a tub. I love tubs. I love that really much. Hello, I am. And let's see what this does. Ooh, this is great. The only thing is, imagine you're naked. What does it do when you suddenly get accused for public nudity? Hello, Mr. Cronin, that's me. I wouldn't want that. Okay. Nice. Nice. Very nice hotel. Very traditional Bavarian hotel. Hotel Bayerischer Hof. I like it. Yeah. Water. That's always good. Yeah, I kind of have to do an awkward video. I totally forgot to mention that last week the AI program worked like a charm. So that was perfect. And yeah, thought I kind of missed mentioning that. So in that sense, good evening. Have a great one. And yeah, see you next week. Then I have a really good one coming up, video. Yeah, by the way, if you're thinking, what the f have you just done? Sauna. I love that. Bye-bye.